Imagine the opportunities. 79 people connected to Carmichael Church, supported by prayer partners, and committed to serve in a town that has waited 14 years for us. Imagine what we can do with trowels, mortar, and cinder block. Imagine what we can do with songs, memory verses, and art. Imagine what we can do with paint. Imagine what we can do by giving out hundreds of toothbrushes and providing blood pressure medication. Imagine, what if God allows us to transform lives? This is the story of our mission trip to Villa Mella, the Dominican Republic.
Damas y caballeros, sean bienvenidos a Punta Cana. Estaremos en pista los próximos.
We are students, pastors, doctors, nurses, therapists, hygienists, teachers, a mason, a detective, an irrigation installer, a little bit of everything actually. We range in age from 7 to 70s, but we have one thing in common. We are missionaries. Somos misioneros.
Right now, day one is a day of discovery and putting into use one of that primary items we all brought with us, flexibility. It is Mission Trip 2016.
Our first order of business was also our hardest, learning how to apply the right amount of mortar at the correct angle to lay the perfect block, lined up to that pesky pink string. Many of us failed our first class and second, but eventually got the hang of it. We laid brick next to brick for more than a week. This process was so amazing. We knew nothing about construction, and yet we were literally building a church.
Actually, at first, I didn't want to do this, but when I came here, I'm so glad I came, and actually, I think I've learned more about God since I've been on this trip. So.
Because I got the really cool mission trip bracelets. They're really cheap too, but they're nice because they're made out of leather, so they're gonna last a while.
Did you see what he bought me? He wanted me to have something here, and he bought me this.
Oh my!
Is that cute or what?
Bubblino! But for months and months we kept working and raising money.
I will trust in you.
He said, wait, he cheated. How did he do it?
Entonces Lucifer se puso muy furioso y dijo, pero ven acá, ¿cómo él hizo eso? Hizo trampa.
Y no tardará aún, encender mi fe, mi anhelo es hacer.
Dios le bendiga, pastor. Feliz sábado. Feliz sábado.
No, our school, it's on break right now, but our school is from 7:45 to 3.
We're at the Sambil Mall in, I think, Santo Domingo, not 100% sure. There was a situation at the camp, the kitchen, which prevented the group of 80 to eat lunch there. So this is plan B. We're gonna eat at a food court in the mall in Santo Domingo. We are in for such a treat. After our excursion day, we thought we were going back to the ranch to have a dinner, but we just pulled up to Domino's.
Father God, thank you so much for this wonderful day that we've had. Right now we ask that you bless this pizza and help it to
whole pile.
You're gonna be like that one drunk.
Per hour. Good idea to get pizza. We're all craving a little bit. Some back home cooking. And so picked up some pizza on the way home from excursion. Finished up a great day. Yeah, and they delivered it right to the bus. Yeah, that's not even like this. That's hardcore delivery. Right onto our bus. America doesn't do that. Pretty awesome.
Our dental and medical clinics were hugely popular, with children and parents lined up before we opened. These were patients who hadn't seen a doctor in a long time, perhaps years, and couldn't afford prescription refills since their last appointment. We came through for them in many ways, by providing pain meds, prayers, healing, and hope. Walking between the church and Vacation Bible School gave us an up-close feel for the poor neighborhood teeming with hundreds of children. And these kids were so happy with their presence. Although we didn't know their language and they didn't know ours, we relied on mutual smiles to understand each other. They were totally impressed with our VBS program, and we were totally impressed with their enthusiasm. I feel we made a lasting impression on the children and their parents.
Nosotros aquí estamos en necesidad de todo y hemos visto a Dios reflejado en ustedes. ¿Oyeron? Hemos podido ver que Dios no se ha olvidado de esto aquí, de nosotros.